Hello, Aries, and welcome to your Signs from Spirit tarot reading. In this reading, we are going to pull cards and charms to see what sign Spirit has been sending you or is going to start sending you to give you confirmation, to give you guidance, and then we're also going to pull a message from Spirit to answer your question or let you know something that is just up ahead for you, Aries. So let's get right in and pull a numerology card to see what number Spirit will be using primarily to communicate with you moving forward. So, what number for Aries? What's Aries' lucky number? All right, so we have teaching and learning with number 57. So number 57, 75, fives or sevens, so like 555, 777, 5757, 5775. These are the number frequencies Spirit is going to use to communicate with you, teaching and learning. With that, you know, we are all learning and growing throughout life, right? So I feel like with this, it's a deeper message where Spirit is saying, if you really take notice of the numbers that I speak to you through, it's like you're gonna create this special language that only you and Spirit know. Okay, and some of you are like kind of already in that mode, and this is a huge confirmation to you. But with number 5 and 7 coming out as the primary numbers right now, and this isn't like forever and always, but right now, and I would say the next few months to follow, this is the number Spirit's going to be using, or the numbers to tell you, hey, stop, observe your surroundings in this moment. What do you see? What are you picking up on intuitively? So when you're seeing those numbers, stop. And also, fives are about challenge and change. So you are moving through some changes. And 7, growth. You're going to receive a lot of growth from the different changes that you've been going through. All right, so let's pull an animal spirit. All right, you have a turtle with the promise. And so when you see turtles moving forward, this is another sign from Spirit. And when you see a turtle, that's a promise to you, Aries, that everything is going to be okay. Things are working out in your favor. Sometimes rejection is divine intervention and protection. What doesn't work out for us is sometimes our greatest blessings. And sometimes we get to realize that down the road, and sometimes we are left in that limbo of never knowing. But Spirit's like, trust me, Aries, what has denied you was divine intervention and protection, and you're gonna come into that realization. You're not going to be left wondering the what if for the rest of your life. So this special language being created between you and Spirit through numbers, but also, Aries, I do feel a very strong sense of something that didn't happen, something that didn't work out for you. It was divine intervention. It was protecting you. Like there was so many different variables that you were not aware of. And you're going to come into that understanding, and you're going to be so thankful. And this turtle, you know, the turtle is wise, teaching and learning. You are wise, and part of this process, it has been to get you to trust your intuition stronger and to trust the signs and synchronicities from Spirit much, much more. So let's pull some charms and see what other symbols or imagery Spirit is going to use to speak to you and tell you, like, slow down, pay attention, or just confirmation. Yes, you are on point. You are on the right path. All right, so we have the Tree of Life. Now, you know, most people see trees frequently throughout their existence, right? So trees could be a special symbol between you and Spirit, but also the Tree of Life coming out is like a sign of all things are connected. So moving forward, when you're seeing imagery of the Tree of Life, That's Spirit's promise to you that nothing is wasted. It's not all for nothing. All things are connected. Next, we have a little snowflake. So snow and snowflakes are also synchronistic. And I would say if it's snow, it's more about like symbolism of you're coming out of a deep freeze. But also moving forward, when you see a snowflake, like through a charm or a sticker or a little emoji that's just kind of random, that's a sign from Spirit that the frost is over. Things are beginning to thaw out for you. And now we have the starfish. And this is, to me, a symbol of connecting in with your intuition, because starfish live in water, right? Water is emotion, your intuition, like trusting your intuition more. But also stars in general are another sign Spirit is going to use to communicate with you, to speak to you. And now we have teeth. This is a symbol of the divine intervention and protection that Spirit has provided you for something that did not work out. It would have ate you up. And some of you have had dreams about your teeth, okay? And that's just, there's no like deeper message behind that, but like Spirit's acknowledging that for some of you. And now we have the butterfly. Transformation. This is a special symbol Spirit uses to communicate with you. Never underestimate when you see a butterfly. It's direct communication. Like Spirit wants you to know that. And now look at this. We have the ballerina, the dancer. For some of you, this is a special symbol. But for all of you, do not be surprised if you start seeing like ballerina imagery moving forward, even if you are not into that whatsoever, because this here is the symbol of like freedom, of dancing your way through the challenge. It's not easy to be a ballerina. You can receive a lot of physical energy. It's very taxing. And so this is your symbol when you're seeing like ballet shoes, tutus, ballerinas, anything like that. Is Spirit is saying you've got this. You are under strain. You do feel challenged, but you're going to dance your way through this experience. Next is the Eiffel Tower. So when you see this Eiffel Tower, it's another symbol of hope, of promise. Also, Spirit is saying that there is some travel in your near future. Some of you may not be aware of that, because next is the wheel. And, you know, this belongs on a ship sailing, and it's time for you to grasply firm the wheel of your life and trust that you have power, and all things are connected. And when you're, you know, heading towards one place and you get detoured, you've got to trust Spirit that that was divine intervention and protection. And last, we have the dragonfly. So the dragonfly is another symbol that Spirit is going to use to communicate with you, to let you know that you're not alone. And also that some magic is about to come into play. So the turtle, when you see the turtle, it's a promise of hope that all is well, that everything is going to be okay. The tree of life is a message of all things are connected. Aries, you've got to trust your path. When you see the snowflake, a sign that a frozen situation or energy is now coming to thaw. The starfish or a star, trust your intuition. The teeth, to me, that's more of a personal symbol of dreams that some of you have been having, but also a special message of Spirit saying divine intervention. And some of you may start seeing some teeth, some dentures, things like that. You see that, that's Spirit saying, yeah, I protected you. The butterfly, that's a beautiful symbol from Spirit of transformation, big change coming in your life. The ballerina, dance through life. The Eiffel Tower, you're always expanding, growing, and learning, right? It's a never-ending journey, but also some travel. And the wheel, you are in control of your life. And when things aren't working out, despite your greatest efforts, you've got to trust the magic of divine intervention. And when you see that dragonfly, that is Spirit saying, hey, Aries, there is some magic that is about to unfold. Hold on tight, feel excited, and be ready. All right, let's get these out of the way so that we can start pulling some more cards. But Aries, all these charms are images that Spirit is going to use moving forward to communicate with you. Do not underestimate, especially when you see the same thing 3 times in a row, 3 times in the same day. That is Spirit. And the numbers 5 and 7 also being highly significant for Aries. So let's pull some more cards to gain more insight to the signs and the symbols Spirit's using, but also the deeper message that Spirit would like to bring through in this reading. All right, Lion Totem, know your worth. So along with the turtle there, the butterfly, the dragonfly, the starfish, here is the lion. And when you're seeing lions, that Spirit is saying, know your worth, feel empowered, know that I have your back, know that everything's going to work out and be okay. Move forward with courage and conviction. Big time of things that did not happen for you, Aries, is because that person, that situation, that path did not value you, all right? And would have further pulled from your self-esteem, your sense of worth, your sense of honor for and cherishing of self. So huge message of divine intervention. And, you know, as this is general, that divine intervention obviously happened in, you know, a different area of your life in a different way. But Spirit wanted you to know, I protected you. That situation did not honor you. So let's pull another card. All right, so we've got love with the sign of Cancer. Now, as I do this reading, this is a timeless read. We are currently in your season. We will move into Taurus, Gemini, and then into Cancer, and then into Leo. And so, you know, that's about, what, 3-4 months moving forward. So regardless of when you're watching this reading, all of this is playing out over the next 3 to 4 months. And Cancer season is hugely highlighted for you around love and family matters, meeting a new love, healing love, meeting new connections, okay? But also the symbol of Cancer is going to be synchronistic for some of you. And it could be a person is a Cancer, it's Cancer season, you see crabs, all right? Because the crab is the symbol of Cancer. There's just Spirit is acknowledging that, and it's attached to matters of the heart, improving in a very positive way. All right, so we're going to pull some transparent tarot and oracle and kind of go into a bit of a deeper message, because we can layer these. All right, so look at this. You got the bees coming out, and this right here, Aries, another symbol, another sign. Spirit just speaks to you through nature. You've got the butterfly, you've got the dragonfly, now you've got the bee, okay? So insects, those are very synchronistic for you guys. And, you know, some of you, Spirit may be using all of these images very frequently throughout your experience over the next 3 to 4 months. And for others of you, it may just be very specific things, just a few things from this reading you're going to start noticing popping up over and over. Really pay attention to that. Look into the deeper spiritual meaning of the bee, of the butterfly, of the dragonfly, of the lion, of the starfish. okay? Because spirit is speaking to you through nature big time. And also the bees are about teamwork and harmony. And this goes back to the message of you have a lot of spirits around you working on your behalf, in your favor, Aries, protecting you from things that just would not serve you well. And you've felt small, you've felt unloved, you know, because of different things that were denied you. And spirit just wants you to know, like, I was protecting you. All right. Because the next card out is the blackbird here. And see, it goes on top. And remember, the message gets layered. And the blackbird is all about secrets that, you know, are kept, things that are hidden, the gatekeeper. And this coming out on top of the bee really does tell me, Aries, that you have these strong guardian spirits that are going to come in and intervene when you are really reaching for the wrong thing or about to go down the wrong path, when it's filled with darkness, shadow, secret that you're not aware of. All right, let's pull some transparent tarot and go a little deeper. So the first card out is the moon. Things that have been hidden from you, things that you were not aware of. And see, all of you as spirit, like before like this divine intervention took place, like spirit was trying to speak to you through signs, synchronicity, symbolism. Some of you were even having some really interesting dreams, like gut instincts, intuitive promptings, but you just kind of like brushed it off to the side, you know, because when we really want something and we get those weird feelings, those red flags, we think, oh, I'm just being paranoid, I'm just being pessimistic, or I'm being negative, right? And we want to push it off. And Spirit's saying for you, Aries, you should always, always listen to your intuition. It's never going to steer you wrong. You are deeply connected there. And next is the Page of Cups. Yeah, it's like you were offering your energy, your cup, and there was just so much behind the scenes in the shadow that you were not aware of. And now look at this. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, a situation or person in which here you are offering your energy to is selfish, is indifferent, is all about themselves, and is much more flat. If you see the difference in these images where the Page of Cups has detail and color, and here the Four of Pentacles is just, you know, one solid dark color and kind of in the shadow, and that's under the moon. And so it's like you were offering yourself or offering your energy to something that truly was not in your highest good, and you didn't see it because it's lit by the light of the moon opposed to the light of the sun, and that's why it was blocked. And look at here, we have the Two of Cups, so it's just being reiterated over and over. And if we take the two middle cards out and just put the Two of Cups there with the moon, this is you and another person, or you trying to align yourself to a certain situation, a job, an energy, a path, all right? And there was so much that was not seen, that you were not aware of. And with the third eye up there, your intuition was trying to speak to you, but I just don't feel like you were fully aware, like the message wasn't making it through, or you were pushing it aside because you didn't want to think like, oh, I'm just being paranoid, or I'm just being pessimistic, things like that. Okay, so giving your energy to something where there was just so much more than meets the eye, because now here we have the Ten of Cups. All right, this was your end goal right here. But the truth is, this was like really the devil energy. It's not the Ten of Cups energy. that you thought it was. And it's like your angel's spirit doesn't want you to feel bad. So let's look at this from a different perspective, this message. Just give me a second to get all of these laid out. Yeah, and see, look at that. That dark energy, that selfish energy completely covers that offering. Here's the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and then the Devil. Okay. So as you see in this picture, only one side of this reading would receive that Ten of Cups happiness. Only one person. And that person wasn't you, Aries. And that's why Spirit intervened. Because here it is, the unknown, things hidden, secrets. We've got the blackbirds up here. Again, secrets, things hidden, the gatekeeper. And what was hidden is this shadow energy, somebody's true intention. So even if like somebody was offering you something, it's like there was this event that happened and it feels like it ruined it all for you. And Aries, that's not what happened at all. You were saved. You were protected from, this right here, this restriction of this devil energy. And that's what you were reaching for, or what was reaching for you. And you didn't realize that the outcome would end in a very lopsided situation, with only one person benefiting and that person not really being you. That Ten of Cups energy going, towards a friend, family member, romantic partner, job, situation, like you really would have been taken advantage of, especially with that devil energy right there. And so Spirit's like talking about all these, different signs and imagery that will be used to communicate with you in the future, but is also bringing you this message of something, in the recent past that didn't happen, and letting you know it was divine intervention, because it was not this energy, this beautiful energy of love and what would be truly good for Aries. It wasn't. It was very selfish, dark. There were shadow energies, and you were protected, and you're going to find out why. Like, it's not going to be hidden from you forever. Like, through these different images and numbers that Spirit has brought through in your reading, in the days and weeks to follow, it's going to start popping up. And as you pay attention and observe everything in those moments, the answer is going to become very clear, and you're not going to be left in the dark, and you're going to see why Spirit divinely intervened and prevented something from happening. And you're opening up to better energies now in the next 3 to 4 months that follow. Things are going to work out differently than you anticipated, and you're going to realize, thank God, what I was reaching for in the past did not happen, did not play out. And the bluebirds is number 7. You got that 7 again. So let's pull you one final message, Aries. Practice. After a while, you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. And this is like that language between you and the universe, with numbers, with symbolism and imagery. You're going to just get very versed in that, and you're going to know, and you'll understand your intuition better as well. So keep moving forward. Things are getting good. Why certain things didn't happen, you're going to find out why. You're going to be grateful for it, and definitely coming into a stronger sense of your intuition and what everything truly means for you. So those are your messages, Aries. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.